Hola, hola, yo soy Dominique Vibez y bienvenidos a mi channel. Hello, hello, I'm Dominique Vibez and welcome to my channel. Today, this weekend, we are in Tenerife again. We're running back. But this time, we are going to be hiking and stargazing at Mount Teide. I signed up for this excursion through Get Your Guide. It is not sponsored. It was 75 euros for the evening. My option that I chose is transportation. Transportation pickup also includes a meal. So pickup for me was about $4.15. I'm near Playa de los Cristianos. Picked you up, you take a little drive around, and then the first stop is eating. So we just sat at this lovely restaurant, Casa Sida, and they had us sitting in this area at tables, and it was a 3-course meal. It was to start some pumpkin soup, and then next for the main course was chicken and salad and potatoes. And here in Tenerife, they're popular for having these 2 sauces, moje sauces. Well, one's green and one's red. So I had those on my potatoes. It was really good. And for dessert, there was some blueberry cake, and drinks are included. There was some pop options, water, some wine. There was some red wine and white wine. And I think if you wanted a beer, you could ask for it, and you get a beer. So we are just about finished eating now, and soon, any moment, we're going to be leaving to hike up the mountain. As you can tell, I'm dressed very warm. I've got sandals on, but I do have extra clothes and different shoes to put on while we're climbing the mountain. At this point, we have a beautiful view. It's about 6 right now, maybe? Yeah, 6:13. Sunset is at about 7. This is the view. No. So the sunset is soon. We're gonna climb to the top. It is a volcano, so there is volcanic rock. So it's important to wear the right shoes, have the right outfits, because it is gonna be cold. So I have a backpack full of clothes to put on. I've got sneakers, I've got leggings, I've got sweatpants, I've got a shirt, a sweatshirt to put on over this, I've got a shrug to even put on under or on top, to also have another layer on my arms. I have a sweatshirt, and I also have a coat, and I have tall socks. So I'm very prepared for it to be cold. It's just I got off the plane and I wanted to dress really nice and warm. I needed to feel the sun on my skin. And we are getting on the bus now, and we're going to be heading up the mountain. I am so excited. All right, let's go. We going. We on the move. So yeah, this is the restaurant, and this is the bus they picked us up on. You get to set your location for what location is best for you to be picked up, and they are well with texting you beforehand and coordinating to make sure that, you know, you're meeting in the right place, you're getting picked up from the right place. And they also offer different food options. Of course, if you eat meat, they have a meat option, but they do have a vegetarian option. This is just a little side note apart from that. When restaurants offer vegetarian options, or if someone offers a vegetarian option, of course we want vegetables. But give us more than vegetables. What is the substance of the plate? I saw a vegetarian, this is a side note, so apart from the tour, I saw a vegetarian plate come out with all veggies. Okay, yes, that's great. That is what we asked for. But what sustenance is on that plate? Is there still a plant protein? Are we hitting all the categories? Like, is there beans on there? Is there some nuts and seeds on there? Like, is there tofu? Yes, I think vegetarians can appreciate the veggies, but come on, give more sustenance. They need more sustenance. All right, we're getting on the bus, and soon we're gonna be going up the mountain and seeing the stars. I found this bus. There are some vents. This is a lie. It's a full bus.
And beautiful, classic Spanish style architecture. It shines and reflects very well in that city. And it has also the university, La Laguna, the University of Tenerife. It's located over there, and it is specialized in medicine and tourism as well. That's where I did some of my studies back in the day, but not to become a doctor, no doctor, not this. And the next city is the Santa Cruz city, the new capital, Santa Cruz de Tenerife. It is a nice city, but it is more modernized, more commercialized, more industrial.
So we have made it to the first stop on the tour, which I think is just pictures. I believe we're 1,000 meters above sea level, maybe more. But this spot is gorgeous. We're above the clouds. We can still see the sun. It isn't sunset just yet. These people are adventurous. Above the clouds. I've changed now. I put pants on. We got more layers to slowly be added. So this is the first stop. Soon we climb more. I'm ready for it. And if I didn't mention, we're on Mount Teide. Mount Teide. And we have a guide. There's a guide included in the tour, and he was just telling us some history about Tenerife. Apparently, this, in the very beginning, there was two different islands, and then there was a volcano that came up through the two islands and started erupting over time, and then created an island and brought those two islands together, created one big island, and that is how Tenerife, all of Tenerife, came to be. From this point, I can definitely feel a temperature change. Even in the sun, it's okay. When we get higher, it could be between 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, and that is right now in this season. Our guide also said that there are 6 microclimates around Tenerife, and in the wintertime, the different microclimates really stand out. I have visited in the north for Carnival last year. It was a lot of fun. Me and my girl Portia, we came out to Tenerife, and we didn't even know that it was happening on the island. I went to the coffee shop and someone told me about it, and I was like, oh, well, we're here, we have to go. And we went, and we had so much fun. There were some Spanish people who kind of adopted us into their group. They were all dressed up in different costumes, and we just had a great time. But now I'm back visiting in the south. I love the south. There are also no bathrooms on the mountain. So at the restaurant, that was our last stop to use the bathroom. I went twice. Or else you're gonna have to go on the mountain and figure that out. And we are with a tour group, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. I tried to hydrate myself with actual hydrating liquids, water. I did have a cerveza before the tour, and I did have some wine for dinner, but I still drank a lot of water, trying to stay very hydrated. We are going to be going up in altitude, but we are going at a slow pace. The guide said it shouldn't affect us too much. There are many bikers who bike through here as well. And I believe that this island right here is La Gomera. It's a little tricky to see because all of that is clouds. We are above the clouds right now. So you can see the faintness of the island just below the clouds. How cool! Even here too. That is the islands, but then just right here, that is the clouds. Muy alta! When the sun goes down on the water, when the sun goes down, I'm feeling alright when the sun sinks down over the water. Everything gets sadder when the sun goes down. As always, thank you so much for joining me on my adventures. I appreciate the love, the support, and the company. I like sharing my adventures with you. Feels like you're along with me on these adventures. Just want to say thank you. Thank you and I love you. Te amo. The tour ain't over yet. The sun went down. We just saw the sunset. And soon we're gonna be going up and climbing, and then we're gonna see the stars. The guide said maybe we could see some planets too. I'm really excited. I know a few constellations, you know, Osiris, the Osiris belts, the Little Dipper, the Big Dipper, I'm trying to think. I still have Osiris's belt in my mind because I think it's a person with an arrow. I'm a Leo, but I don't know if I've ever been able to identify the Leo constellation. I had this star app on my phone, which I tried to download on my way coming up here, but you know, the Wi-Fi, the signal is a bit minimal because we're at the top of a mountain, top of a volcano. So I only have 2 bars and 4G. I don't think it's gonna download right now. But that's okay. I'm gonna learn from the guide and he's gonna point out some constellations for us. I can't wait. So sunset was here. But if you turn around, you see the mountain. You can also see the moon a bit right now. This is the mountain, and we are gonna be going up very, very soon.
So guys, from here as you see it's still changing the colors beautifully. That's the last bit of the sunset reflection now is reflecting just to the point of day.
Teide, Mount Teide is the pronunciation. The guide's over this way.
The next stop. We're going to continue from here another 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Drive another
We
20
will get to around
minutes.
2,000 meters.
We're gonna be at 2,000 meters. We're gonna drive through the national park, see some things, see the beautiful landscapes,
I'll explain you also a little bit about that as well. And then finally, we will be just on the side of Teide where we can do the Stargaze. My colleague over there
and then we'll
is
end up at
preparing
the
the
side of Mount Teide,
So be careful.
and there's gonna be
Do not
telescopes.
touch anything that is obviously very precise because they will start, following the object. Automatically.
I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
This is 1,800 meters.
Hello, hello. You can barely see me. You can see me with the red lights of the back of the bus. We have made it to the top and we are looking at stars. There are some telescopes set up. I am really excited. It might be a little difficult for y'all to see. Earlier, I may have said Osiris's belt. I meant Orion. Orion's belt. Osiris is a different set of constellations. When you get to the top, there may also be a person or a few people selling hot chocolate. Be sure to have some money. Wine too. Some snacks. Right now, actually, the temperature is okay. I did put on sweatpants on top of my leggings, and I almost have two sweatshirts on and one coat, and I feel very comfortable. I could even have less layers, but I feel very cozy right now.